Hey, what's up, everybody? Good evening. Welcome back to another weekly episode of According to Sacha Podcast with the Conversation Series. So, once again, you already know how it is. Every week, every Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we come to you with another professional that we just want to find out what's going on in their lives and their business and whatever else they have going on. And so tonight we have Raleigh Desper here with us, and he's a marketing consultant and creative director. And he's done a lot of things here in the area, Richmond area, and nationwide. And so we're going to bring him on a little bit later. But first, we got to go through the rundown, right? So, you know what we do? We like, follow, and share. Like, follow, and share all of our platforms. Once again, we're coming to you live via StreamYard, but we're on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and then we're also on Spotify, iHeartRadio, and Amazon Music. Yes, we have a lot of platforms, but a lot of platforms is always good because they always know how to follow us and how to find us. And so that's what we need to do to grow. But we can't do it without you guys. So definitely continue to like, follow, and share all of our platforms, whether you're watching live or watching a replay or if you're listening. So definitely like us, follow, and share everything. And then subscribe to us on YouTube if you're actually watching on YouTube. And if you're not, just go to YouTube and subscribe anyway. So that's always a great thing. That's how we support each other. That's how we help each other grow. So before I get to our guest for tonight, I do have a couple of things. Hi, Troy. How are you? Got people commenting already. That's a good thing. Good thing. So definitely, you guys, I want you to be engaged. Be engaged. Ask the questions, and yeah, just be engaged. Okay, make you feel. Make our guests feel a little comfortable. You know what I'm saying? So before I get started, I got a couple of ads to run. We have a new show sponsor for tonight, and it's going to be Kayshawn Brooks. She is the founder and CEO, and I think you all have seen her right here live on this podcast. And she is the founder and CEO of Renew You Body Butter, and she has an affiliate program, an amazing affiliate program that she's going to start doing some workshops and some master classes and everything. So I'm going to give you opportunity to see what she's talking about. And once again, I have, I got a masterclass out there myself. Sacha Fix My Business. I want y'all to sign up and register. Anybody who know me out there know that whenever you call me, whenever I work with your business or anything of that nature, that I actually help you and level you up. So that's why I want to teach everybody else out there in a group setting. And that way we all can grow. Just learn these growth strategies for your business, level up your business. If you're a first-time business owner, help you get your direction straight. But most of all, we want to get that mindset together too. So it's a mindset coaching as well as business coaching and anything else in between, because most people know I like to talk, even though I say I don't. But when I talk about business, hey, I'm an expert at it. So definitely sign up. It's www.swimgtgroup.com. And then, follow me so you know the information out there. But I'll make sure the information is going to be on this stream as well. So that way you can go ahead and follow up. But the one good thing I like about it, well, actually two now. So the one good thing I love about this masterclass is at the core of who I am, I love helping people, okay? So I'll help you invest in yourself and your business. And then there is a cause attached to it. So a portion of your proceed will go towards a business grant for a kidpreneur. Isn't that awesome? Now, we know we love as adults, we love getting money, right? We love when people gift us money for our business. So how much more greater is it for you to invest in yourself as well as another child who's going to be a future business owner or to enhance their current business? So let's do that for the kids. But also when you register, I do have a sponsor. I need to get some like hand clapping sounds and all the other stuff, little drum rolls. So I might have that next time. So I have Butterfly Enterprises have sponsored a trip, not a trip, hotel accommodations. I'm talking about I might send you to Dubai. I might do Vegas. I have options, you guys. Punta Cana, some Mexico, Cancun, anywhere that I might throw out there that I think is pretty good. It could be a 3-night, 4-night, or a 5-night stay, or maybe Hawaii. I don't know. I might have to pick and choose. But you'll find out if you register and put yourself in position to possibly be selected to get some hotel accommodations at one of those locations, right? So I love to travel and I love good places. So, trust me, I'll put you somewhere good. But anyway, we're going to go ahead with our sponsors tonight, and then I'll be up with Raleigh.
Passive income and affiliate marketing go hand in hand. A few benefits is more sales, brand awareness, and networking and collaborations. Scale your business and go check out Kayshawn's Start Your Own Affiliate Program workshop at www.renewubodybutter.com. Go check it out.
Hey family, this is Chanel from Power Couples in Business, and I'm so excited to have you guys here. We are going to teach you how to use Groupon to grow your business. We have used it, we've helped others use it, and now we're super excited to help you use it so that you can start seeing some leads come into your business, so you can start attracting clients that already want what you have. These leads are already buying your products on the Groupon platform. Now we're going to show you how to turn those Groupon clients into your clients. So go ahead and let's get started with growing your business with Groupon today. Or check out our website, www.powercouplesinbiz.com. That's powercouplesinbiz.com.
Hey, you guys. So once again, that is powercouplesbiz.com. And you checked out Kayshawn. We got the Power Couples in Biz. We got Butterfly Enterprises. Like, you guys, we're doing a lot of things. So definitely reach out to us if you want to advertise with us as well. So tonight, I have the honor of introducing to you guys Raleigh Desper. He is a marketing consultant and creative director. And I'm going to just go ahead and let him talk about what he's doing. But, I got to ask these questions first. And the first one I'm going to ask is, who is Raleigh? Let the people know.
Hey, thanks for having me. I would say Raleigh is just simply all about excellence. I just believe in, living an excellent life just across the board, whether that's fitness, nutrition. I love nutrition and fitness, that kind of stuff. But I just think excellence describes me. I believe in excellence. I believe in working with other brands who believe in being excellence. Excellence is meaning being the best, the best possible in your industry and your craft, and that's essentially what I embody, what I believe, and try to encourage others to do as well. So I think that kind of wraps it up in terms of how you describe, who I am.
Okay. All right. Cool. So how did you get started in the whole marketing biz?
How far do I go back? Let me think. So. Okay. So when I finished high school, right, one of the first jobs I got was in sales. Okay. I worked for a company called Vector Marketing. You may be familiar. They also own Cutco knives, where you would go and sell these knives to people or whatever.
I remember those Cutcos.
Yeah, so,
they cut through everything.
Yeah. The presentation would cut through a piece of rope, and Yeah, so like I was really into that a lot right after high school. I was really good at it. I sold a lot of knives, and then after that, I went to school and I studied business marketing, and I kind of stayed in that space for a while. And so once I graduated, I went into radio, and I started to work in sales again, and became a marketing consultant in radio. Work with a lot of different businesses like that. Now, while I was working in radio, I may be doing a PowerPoint presentation for a company, and it would happen very often. While I was doing that presentation to kind of get them to buy ads on the radio, they would ask me like, okay, I hear what you're saying about the radio, but what do you charge? What would you charge me? Like, okay, like forget the radio, but what would you charge me to do what you just did for me? Or do it, because I like sometimes I would just do a lot of research. If I was presenting to an ice cream shop, I would do a lot of homework on that industry, and I would have this whole presentation about how to make this business better, and then how the radio could help you in that element. So when they would see all this data and information I would bring to them, they'd be like, whoa, yeah, I need you on my team, you know. So that conversation happened so often, it just kind of planted a seed in my mind, like maybe I should go in business for myself, you know, because people were always inquiring, you know, well, could you build me a website? Well, could you do it? You know, so that's kind of how it started. Now, when I moved back to Maryland, I went to get a car wash one day at a place that I was very familiar with. It was a detail shop. And when I went there, I had took somebody with me who had never been to that area before. And so I'm very familiar with the process of getting, you know, how you get your car cleaned at this facility. So basically you go to this building, drive around the back, you know, someone kind of opens these bay doors and they let you in and you start the process. But someone who had never been there, they would ride on me like, hey, where are you taking me? You know, what's going on? You know, and like they open these bay doors, they're like, hey, this is a chop shop or something?
Oh,
you know?
wow.
It's like, no, it's about to get my car washed. And so then the people who opened the door, they wasn't smiling, you know.
They made it worse.
Yeah. And so I remember how they kind of were uneasy about the experience. Again, I'm familiar with the business, but that stuck with me, how they were uneasy about the experience. And so I remember that later on that night, I couldn't sleep. And I remember I just kept thinking about that business. Like, I wonder what they could improve on. Maybe they should have signs out back, you know, that say, hey, enter in this direction. Maybe the people should have smiled at us when they opened the door. Maybe. So I started to write all that stuff down. And then I made a whole presentation and went back to that business and was like, hey, I think you should do this. You know, this is my recommendations for your business. I think you need customer service training. I'll offer your team customer service training for this amount of weeks. I had already written up a contract. Like, if you're interested, just sign here and we can get started. And they literally signed the contract on the spot, you know, and that birthed my business, you know, for the first time. And I haven't looked back since.
Oh, wow. That's wonderful. So you basically, you know, you had a good insight when it came down to having solutions for problems that you saw that people didn't even know that they actually had. And that's one good thing, like being a business owner, when you can be able to do that, it helps you to leverage things a lot better, to build those relationships with people and gain those contracts, like you said. And I love the part where you talked about how you offered customer service training too, because I feel like a lot of times business owners forget that piece, that customer service part. They think that, and no offense to any business owners out here that are watching, but you know, I'm just going to tell the truth about it. A lot of times people focus on the sale and getting the contract, and especially if they have a product, then they just get the sales for the products. But then they think that the product is the thing that's going to keep that person coming back. But to solidify that as a customer that's never going anywhere is the customer service that you add on it. So not only is it having a good product, but also that excellent customer service that you put out there as well keeps that customer coming back and have them bringing back more. So I really do I appreciate that, because a lot of times people forget that. So when you went on from there, I think I don't know how somehow we end up following each other on Instagram, but I know that you've done a lot of work up there, like doing Fashion Week up in Richmond and everything. So how do you like being in that mode of marketing versus going to businesses? You know, just being able to be a little bit more creative.
Yeah. I think, and I feel like being creative is a part of maintaining your sanity. You know, you don't want to. I feel like, I don't know how everyone else is, but for me, I think it's necessary for, you know, to have to, you know, you exercise different parts of your brain, you know, just to kind of break some monotony, you know, because some stuff can just end up, you know, being routine. You got to get up at the same time, do the same thing, you know, but when you get a chance to get creative, now you're like activating different, in my mind, you know, different parts of your brain or whatever, and get creative. So I mean, it's therapeutic, it's fun, I think it's very healthy to step out of the typical things that I might be doing and, get into some of the fashion stuff, or even when I'm filming videos, like to just come up with a creative way of promoting you, like it's just,
Right.
yeah. I'm not sure if that answers your question though.
Oh, no, yeah, you good. That's good. Yeah, and so because that leads me to when you're doing I see a lot of video marketing that you do. So would you say that you have a niche even out of, because marketing could go from one area to the next. There's so many different components to it. So what would be your niche out of marketing?
I always say that my niche is simply helping brands to stay visible. Whether that's through simply brand photography, having, if you have products or whatever, if like how we talk about fashion, if you have a physical um, garment that you want to sell, or you need models or whatever, like sometimes the literally, helping you stay visible online. Like I had a contract that I attained through DC Fashion Week. I just went there to kind of be present, and one of the fashion designers hired me, every month to help them stay visible, and I pretty much would do their photo shoots every month so that they would sell their clothing, because they noticed that when they posted high quality pictures consistently, that their sales never slowed down.
Yeah.
So helping brands stay visible is, I think, will be one way to describe, my niche.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Now, since we were talking about that, I know that you have a podcast that you do sometimes, or you get on with a couple of people and talk about some things. And it was one time that I actually saw one of your podcasts and I commented on it. And I think you and the young lady were talking about how people post. I think it was how people post on social media, the images and the pictures. And sometimes they can be business owners, but what they're posting doesn't look like they're a business owner.
Mm.
And I remember commenting up there, and I mentioned that the people who typically do that are still like in that hustler mindset and not so much of a business owner mindset.
Mhm.
So when I said that, what was your take on that comment based upon the conversation that you were already having?
Yeah, I thought, yeah, because when you made the comment that some people like are still in hustler mindset, I mean, it just resonated with me, because I meet a lot of entrepreneurs, and I think that is some of the missing ingredient of kind of going from, I guess you could say, if there were levels. I know we always say that phraseology, there are levels to this or whatever. So
Yeah.
if that's true, if there are levels to it, um, I think sometimes that is the step up.
Mm-hmm.
When what I'm trying to say is, like, when we're hustling, and okay, you only accept Cash App, and you only accept cash only, and
Mm-hmm.
versus having a streamlined website portal or whatever, or you don't actually send invoices to people. Some of that, because you think in your mind this is just a side hustle, maybe you never really take it serious, and maybe
Right.
that's the reason why it never gets to the 10 million a year or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought when you said that, it was just, it was spot on, because I see it, we all see it, and I think that's some of the distinguishing factors with some businesses. Okay, like I've seen a business sometimes who's open maybe once a week. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's a place around my house that it's like a vegan place, and sometimes I want to just go there and get a vegan sandwich or whatever, just to try
Mm-hmm.
something different. And it seems like they're never open when I want to order something. So you can look on the door and they're open like 2 days a week. I'm
Uh-huh.
not sure how they come up with these hours, and they open from like 12 to 3 on these random days. It's like, how are they keeping the lights on? Clearly
Right.
they doing something else. They clearly got a job they're going to, you know, they work at the hospital or something. I don't know, but
Mm,
they clearly
yeah.
not at work. That not this
Right.
particular, not that job. So I mean, to me, that's a side hustle.
Mhm.
It's a side
Yeah.
hustle.
Yeah. Now, how many of times have you seen that and actually reached out to any of those business owners or entrepreneurs?
How many times? I
Yeah.
mean, I don't know. I haven't really kept track, but like
Oh,
I
but
give
you
you
have
an
done
example.
it.
Yeah, like, okay, I give you an example how one time I was just kind of scoping out competition because we have a studio here, and we were just thinking about using one of the rooms to do like a selfie museum.
Mm-hmm.
So the selfie museum concepts have been popping up everywhere. They're in 757, they're in Maryland, DC. And so
Mm-hmm.
Richmond had about 5 or 6 of them pop up around the same time. So I was calling, I just wanted to see them. I kept seeing them online. So I wanted to actually physically go kind of scope it out in person to see what the competition looks like.
Mm-hmm.
So I went, well, I first
Oh, I guess he got frozen, you guys. So definitely, if you are, while his system is resetting itself. So definitely, you guys, if you have any questions, if you're a business owner out there and you have any marketing questions, this is the time to go ahead and ask those questions. Hopefully, let me take him off while it resets. So, oh, you good? Can you
okay,
hear
is
me?
it back
Okay.
on? Yeah.
Yep, you're good. You're good.
Okay.
Yeah, it
Did,
caught you
did
in mid. It caught you in mid. Pose. I was just like, shit, took a picture.
oh, so you didn't hear nothing I said?
Uh, I heard when you was going to give an example of somebody that you had reached out to, and then it froze up.
Okay, so I'm
Okay, you guys. So yes, if you have any questions, definitely go ahead and chime in. Any marketing questions out there that you may have. We have a few more minutes in this podcast, and want to make sure that you are engaged. But if you don't have any questions, just definitely continue to give us some hearts if you're watching out there on Facebook or YouTube or whatever. Go ahead and like it. Give us some hearts. Um, but they're definitely one of the points that we were making in that conversation on his um, his podcast was, yeah, you definitely want to make sure that your image matches what you're putting out there when it comes down to marketing. What really, when it comes down to the branding piece of it. Oh, I actually lost them. So when it comes down to the branding piece of it. So you want to make sure that you do have quality stuff. It's always a level to everything. You start out, and once you learn more, you do more, you be better, you do better, and everything like that. I don't know if he's going to have a chance to get back up here, but I'm going to put his information up here if anybody needs to reach out to Raleigh. He is, once again, a marketing consultant and creative director, and this is his email here, and you can actually reach out to him. He does good work. He does very good video marketing, videos, photography, things of that nature. So I've seen his work. I've seen his when he's actually at the fashion shows and anything else that he's doing with fashion. If you are a fashion designer or you have a fashion show coming up, anything like that, and you're in the local area, I think he travels as well. Because I'm not mistaken, I believe he is traveling now. That's probably why the signal was out. I think he's down south somewhere. But definitely reach out to them. We all need some good quality images, videos. If you're not able to do it yourself, some of us are a jill of all trades, like myself. I do a lot of my own, but I know I need to outsource as well. But definitely get a good person on board, even if you have to outsource contract every now and then, and get you some good images and videos for your brand and your business. So, on that note, I don't know if he's going to come back, but we're going to go ahead because we're almost finished. We're almost at our 30 minutes. I always try to make sure I want to keep you guys for at least a half an hour, maybe 45 minutes, depending. But I'm just going to go ahead and go back to anybody have any questions for me? Oh, that's right. I have a question. Somebody asked me a question earlier. And I didn't pull it up, but let me see if I can remember it. It was Mahisa Green. She asked me a question. I put out there today on Facebook and basically asked people, what do you want to know about Sacha? And so she asked me a question. I think I'm going to paraphrase it, but it was along the lines of, are there any challenges I've experienced in my business as far as being a woman? And I would say I haven't really experienced too many hardships or too many challenges as being a female in business. But I would say the second part of her question was, as being a Black female in business, have I had any challenges that way? And I really haven't had any, but I would say as a government contractor for state, and federal. One of the things I think is a big disparity is when it comes down to minority owned businesses. Like if you're having your certification. So in the state of Virginia, I am SWAM certified. So for me, I'm a double minority. I'm an African American woman. And so that's my double minority. But when it comes down to that woman owned business part of it, it still goes across any woman. So it still kind of puts you in a position to where, depending on what it is, who will actually get a contract out of that if it came down to it. So I would say that that's one of the things I have seen. I haven't really experienced it, but that is one thing that I feel like it should be changed and adjusted a little bit. But before we close out, I got Raleigh back, so I'm gonna bring him back on. Raleigh, can you hear me?
Yes,
You back?
yes,
Got you
yes.
back.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you pretty good. So I was just kind of carrying on. Oh, no worries. It happens. But I'm gonna go ahead and just put your information out here. And I want you to be able to give out maybe like 2 or 3 good tips to any business owner out there when it comes to marketing and branding.
Tips. I mean, it really depends on the business that we're talking about. Did you just start yesterday? You've been in for, um,
Let's go ahead and say if a person, okay, let's do one tip for a new startup.
okay, business plan. Have your vision, write your vision, make it plain, make it clear, see where you're going, but try to write out your roadmap. I highly encourage you to have a business plan. And yes, we do write business plans for those who need help with that, but I definitely encourage you to take time to write out that vision, see it through.
All right, perfect. Now, if you had a tip for somebody who has been in business for a little while and just need some extra tips out there, what would be a good general tip you could give them?
Don't be scared to pivot.
That's a good one.
Because like I'm sure we all seen what we call the pandemic. And in business, I really believe that we should always pay attention to the climate, the world climate, what's
Mm,
happening in the world at all times. Pay attention to that and see how your business solves problems around what's going on in the world. Even if that's not your primary service, just consider maybe extending um, an offer based on the needs that's happening. You know, like for right now, we see stuff in the news all the time about Ukraine, right?
mhm,
And you have these now. We have about 100,000 Ukrainian refugees that are set to set foot in America.
mhm,
So like in the entrepreneur mind, it's like, okay, now where do I fit in this equation? Is there grant money available for my business to provide a service to these new people?
mm,
I'm not sure if you're into real estate. I'm not sure if you are, whatever that is. Just figure
right.
out where you come in the equation and what funding sources can be allotted to you,
Mhm.
literally from the government sometimes as a grant or whatever they're doing. So just I would say, just stay open to different streams of income. Um, as a business, it's
Mhm.
okay to have multiple streams of income, multiple ways of making money as a business, without losing your identity or whatever.
Right.
But yeah, I would say just be comfortable with adjusting, because the world is changing right in
Mhm.
front of our faces. So be
Yeah.
be willing to change with it. We have to
Yeah.
adjust. If we got to learn a new platform, learn it. Okay, it's fine. Um,
Yeah.
and for this, pay attention to where you are. I would say maxing out, and
Mhm.
figure out how you can partner and team
Mm.
up with other entrepreneurs, other business people, and make sure you solve each other's problems or whatnot.
Those are very good points. I love every last one of them. That is excellent points. So you guys, y'all heard it from Riley. Make sure you do those things. Don't be afraid to pivot. Be teachable, learn new things, and keep your ears open, your eyes open to what's going on around us, and all those good points and tips that he gave us tonight. So Raleigh, thank you so much for being here. And we have his contact information up here, you guys. So definitely reach out to him. He just gave some good nuggets. Y'all know y'all need the help. Reach out to him. And yeah, do that. So thank you so much, Raleigh. It was nice having you here with us. And thank you.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. All right, you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and put this up here. Let's see, change some things around real quick. Oh, I forgot what my ticker on tonight. Anyway, so I hope you enjoyed this episode of According to Sacha, the conversation series, and learned some good tips and some things that help broaden your perspective when it comes down to marketing and being creative in that area. And if you want to be interviewed on our show, reach out to us. We gladly accept you. And we're booked up to October. We're going into we're scheduled for our third season, let's put it like that. So if you want to get in on that, definitely reach out to us at according to number 2, Sacha@gmail.com. Once again, that's according to Sacha@gmail.com. And if you want to be a show sponsor, just like Power Couples and Biz was, and just like Butterfly Enterprises, as well as Kayshawn Brooks with her affiliate program, reach out to us as well, same email. And before I go ahead and go back to our sponsors as well. And definitely, like I said, reach out to us. We have kidpreneur hours that we're going to start interviewing kids. So if you know a kidpreneur out there, reach out to us. We can get them scheduled. If you are an indie artist or music artist, I should say, and you want to have a 30-minute set on our show, definitely won't be just an interview series, but we'll actually give you time to perform. So reach out to us on that too. We want to give platforms to any professional. If you're a creative or a business professional, you're still in business of doing something. And that's what we believe, that the foundation of what you do in any industry is business. And once again, I want you to sign up for my masterclass. You do not want to miss that masterclass. I'm telling you guys, April the 11th at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is Sacha Fix My Business. We're going to do mindset coaching. We're going to do business coaching. I'm going to give you strategies on how to pivot. I'm going to give you strategies of how to really get your direction in your business if you're just a first-time entrepreneur, as well as helping you to break that mindset when it comes down to those defeating thoughts in business, the lack of confidence that you may have, the procrastination that you go through, as well as the fear. We all as entrepreneurs have gone through that. I've gone through my own. And that makes me even an expert in that. But I've talked to many people and we have done that. I have taken them through that process and they are energized. They are on fire. They are doing some great things and I'm watching them and I just see them taking off. I want you to take off as well. And so sign up. You will not be disappointed. You will walk away with that confidence built in you to be that CEO, as well as having these strategies to do the things you need to do to help you get to the next level in your business. And once again, you will also invest in, drum roll, another kid. You will invest in a kidpreneur. A portion of the proceeds will go to a kidpreneur. So a business grant, as well as you being in the position to be selected to win hotel accommodations to one of those many places I listed before. It could be Dubai, it could be Vegas, it could be Hawaii, it could be Punta Cana, it could be Cancun, it could be any of those places. It could be a 3-day, 4-day, 5-day. You don't know. You won't know until you register. So on that note, I'm going to go ahead and give these sponsors a chance to talk again, and I will be right back.
Passive income and affiliate marketing go hand in hand. A few benefits is more sales, brand awareness, and networking and collaborations. Scale your business and go check out Kayshawn's Start Your Own Affiliate Program Workshop at www.renewubodybutter.com. Go check it out.
right, you guys. So that is tonight's episode of According to Sacha Conversation Series. So definitely tune in to us next Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I will see you then. Remember to command your day and be great in everything that you do.